Good evening, friends. Today we will discuss on the topic of humanitarian aid in conflict zones. We'll see in that context politics often interface with humanitarian aid in conflict zones, such as the Gaza war in the current situation, creating various ethical issues. This topic is related to international ethics. We'll see in this what is humanitarian aid and how does the politics often interface with humanitarian aid in that conflict zones. In addition to that, we'll see denial of aid raises ethical concerns such as some of the international obligations. All those things we'll see, and few ethical thinkers perspective on this humanitarian aid and what we have to do and what is the India's significant role in this and steps to provide unhindered humanitarian aid. We'll see these all points today we will discuss. Coming to the introduction, again I'm telling this humanitarian aid which is refers to the ethical. In the current situation, the best example is Gaza war. What is humanitarian aid? This refers to assistance provided in response to humanitarian crises such as natural disasters, conflicts, or other emergencies. Mainly in these times, supplying like food, water, shelter, and medical. India has done these are the things so many. We will discuss in the later. This main aim to promote ethical values like compassion, empathy, and inherent worth and dignity of every individual. Now we will see how does the politics often interface with this humanitarian. Funding cuts. If you take the example of US Congress, stop funding to the UNRWA. Some of the political conditions and restrictions. For example, if you take Israel blocking aid conveys to Gaza during the current crisis, and other interfaces, that is manipulation for leverage, militarization of aid, lack of access. These all are the interfaces with this humanitarian aid in the conflict zone. Coming to the denial of aid raises the concerned ethical such as violation of human rights. 100% of population in Gaza is at severe levels of acute food insecurity. They are not getting any food also. Political manipulation, denying aid for the political gain, exploits the vulnerable and undetermined humanitarian principles. International obligations, like if you take international laws and conventions that mandate assistance in those in need, loss of trust in human efforts. These are the raises ethical concerns. Coming to the few thinkers, ethical thinkers, name is Immanuel Kant and Peter Singer. Their perspective on this humanitarian aid, what they are telling, advocate for the provision of humanitarian aid during conflicts. Moral imperative to elevate suffering and uphold human dignity. What the Immanuel Kant is the ethical thinker emphasizes that the importance of treating others as ends in themselves. Main important thing is India plays a significant role in this providing humanitarian aid. We'll take some of the examples. Aid to Sri Lanka. In 2008, India sent aid to displaced Sri Lanka Tamil civilian, serving as both a humanitarian gesture. Continued support in 2022, Tamil Nadu's government sent substantial aid to Sri Lanka during the economic crisis. In addition to that, if you take the example of COVID-19, India extended as humanitarian efforts globally by sending the vaccination to over 100 countries. This is the big significant role of the India, and support international humanitarian causes. If you see the steps to provide the unhindered humanitarian aid, that is political diplomacy, international cooperation, security measures, public awareness, accountability and transparency, local engagement. These are the steps to provide unhindered humanitarian aid. If you take the accountability and transparency, establishing monitoring mechanism and conducting regular audits to track the delivery and distribution of aid supplies. With this, we can provide. Thank you.